The Chicago Bears host the Denver Broncos this Sunday at Soldier Field. Some people call it the Toilet Bowl. Some people call it the Shit Bowl, the Battle of 0-3, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give y'all some keys to success, some bold predictions for the game, and also who needs to finally step up and help us win this game. All that's going to come right after this.
Stand down or lay down and get smacked with the pole.
By this time, everybody on that roster should know what it means to beat the Packers. It's simple.
If I was a coach, Justin Fields would have been balling from day one.
Man, I don't think y'all understand how much I love hearing that Justin Fields will be balling since day one. But he ain't balling. So look, Justin Fields, we gonna start right there. Justin Fields has to have a good game. He just has to. I was watching I think it was the Hogan John show, a podcast I like to listen to. Check him out. Adam Johns mentioned Mitchell Trubisky, and I hate going back to Mitchell Trubisky because just wash it out of our memory. But he made a good point, and I agree with him. He said Mitch did have good performances against bad teams. He showed up against bad teams, and that's true. Bad team. I think Mitch threw 5 or 6 touchdowns against a bad Tampa Bay defense one year. I think that was 2018, and he did. He played good against bad teams. Justin Fields, on the other hand, I haven't really seen him put his stamp on a game against a bad team yet. And y'all know what's going on with our team right now. Y'all know what's going on surrounding our quarterback. He has to have a good game against the Denver Broncos, who gave up 70 points last week. Now we're going to look at some stats from their defense. So keep that in mind. They did give up 70 points against Miami Dolphins when I show y'all these stats. But like I said, Justin Fields just has to play good. I mean, there's no excuses this game. Let's look at this Bears Broncos defense comparison. Bears defense versus Broncos defense so far this season through 3 weeks. Average passing yards for the Bears 285.7, Broncos 280.7. Kind of neck and neck there. We give up a little bit more. Remember, they gave up 70 points last week, so some of these numbers may be a little high. Bears average rush yards per game. This is what we have given up. So this is just the defense, no offense. Average rush yards, 121.7. The Broncos, 177.7. That's a lot of yards because, like I said, the Dolphins ran all over them dudes last week. Total sacks, 1 sack to the Broncos, 4. They can't get to the quarterback. We can't get to the quarterback. So I'm guessing both teams, both QBs, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, should have all day to throw, right? We'll see. Total QB hits, 9 for the Bears. The Broncos got 12. Third down percentage for the Bears, 60%. That is insane. That is last in the league. I don't know if people understand how bad that is. That is terrible. Broncos 43.3. They're a lot better than we are. Still not great, but they're a lot better than we are. Points allowed 40.7 for the Bears. And with the Broncos giving up a 70 burger, they allowed 35.3 points per game. Now, with that being said, the Chicago Bears going to have to do a few different things to win this ball game. Look, Matty, and honestly, quite frankly, after this game, if we don't win it, if we get blown out, if we don't look competent, if we don't look like an NFL team, the Chicago Bears have not ever fired a head coach during the season. This might, you know what? I'm not going to say that because it's the McCaskies and y'all know how our ownership is. I don't think they're going to fire him if we get blown out. Matt Eberflus is who I'm talking about. I don't think he'll be fired if we get blown out in this game, but he just might. I'm going to put these stats up here for y'all again. This is the defense. This is horrible defense. We have 1 sack on the season. That I have no words for that. Literally no words for that. And actually, Actually, I got those flipped around. You see, I got the Bears defense giving up 40.7, and I got the Broncos giving up 35.3. That is actually flipped. That is actually flipped. I thought that looked a little weird when I was reading it, but that's flipped. The Bears give up 35.3 points per game, and the Broncos, with that 70 burger, give up 40.7 points a game. Another thing, so don't forget, week 2, this 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 Broncos team gave up 35 points and they lost to the Washington Commanders, who we have on a short week after we play Broncos. We play Washington. I think Washington comes to Chicago. But the Broncos gave up 35 points to them, to Sam Howell, a Sam Howell led offense. I haven't watched Sam Howell too much, so I can't really say too much on him, but I don't think he's a great quarterback. I mean, I've seen a little bit of him last year, and the Broncos gave up 35 points. So this game is the perfect get right game for the Chicago Bears. If you were struggling specifically for Justin Fields, he has been struggling, and this is a perfect game for him to go let it loose, let it fly. Because say we win this game, we're 1-3. Then you turn around and you go beat Washington on Thursday. And I know I'm asking a lot, but it's possible. You're looking at 2-3 going into a mini bye after that Thursday night game. It's a great position to be in if we can somehow pull it together. I ain't saying that's gonna happen. I'm just letting y'all know how we could be looking after the next 2 games. Now, another thing with this, put this graph back up there. 1 sack, the Bears, 1 sack on defense. Total. This is total for the season. 1 sack. That is there's a number that's going out there. Y'all might have heard it. 59 players in the league have more sacks than the entire Bears defense. I'm going to let that sink in for a little second. 59 players in the league have more sacks. 59 individual players have more sacks than the entire Chicago Bears defense. Matt Eberflus, that is terrible. Ryan Poles, that is horrible. And we are known for defense here in Chicago. So you take that for how you want it. It's very unacceptable. I'm trying so hard not to look back because, like I said, we got these next 2 games is a big opportunity for the team to step up and just get a little change of fortune. Russell Wilson. So I know y'all remember once upon a time when Matt Nagy was here. Ryan Pace, Matt Nagy, those dudes was locked in and ready to trade. Khalil Mack, some first round picks, maybe Akeem Hicks, Jalen Johnson. I don't know who else was throwing out there, but we were locked in, ready to go get Russell Wilson. Hindsight, I'm glad we didn't do it because that contract, we would be dealing with that contract right now with a shit team. Now, who knows if Matt Nagy would be fired if they would have pulled that off, but Pete Carroll wasn't going. He did trade Russell Wilson the next year, but he wasn't going for that trade. I don't know why. He should have took it, but hey, Bears did want Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson is having a good game. So, not a good game, but having a good season. He's having a much better season than Justin Fields. I was going to create a graphic and show y'all the difference in their season, but I don't think I need to do that. We all know our quarterback is playing bad. So let's get into some of these keys to success for this game. First, let's do who needs to step up. Before we do who needs to step up, please go ahead and hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to the channel. We go on live. I go live after every Bears game, and I give out pop-up shows, just breaking down news and what go on in this Bears organization. Because, man, stay with me throughout this season. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do a lot of things this year. Because I'm going to need y'all, because this team ain't going to be good. I don't know if we're going to be good this year. So we're going to need each other to get through this goddamn season. Let me pop that back up here. Who needs to step up? A non-QB that need to step up in this game. Number 1, y'all saw it. Let me put it back up there. I'm going to keep putting it back up there. 1 sack allowed. Yannick Ngakoue. We paid him, $10 million? You have to play better. You cannot grab onto quarterbacks and miss sacks. Grant, he's put his hands on a few quarterbacks, not too many because we only got 9 hits, but he's put his hands on a few quarterbacks and couldn't bring them down. You gotta bring these quarterbacks down. You're getting paid way too much, and we brought you in here. Just so y'all know that one sack the Bears do have came from him. I don't know where Dominique Robinson. I don't even know why he's on the team still. Dominique Robinson, DeMarcus Walker, Andrew Billings has actually had a pretty good year. He's like the only D lineman that we've had that has had a pretty good season. He's been stopping the run, putting a little bit of pressure on the quarterback, not too much. I can't overdo it because I want to emphasize this Bears D line has not done shit all year. So Yannick Ngakoue got to step up. He has to. Another player that needs to step up, and it's on the offensive side of the ball. That's a non-QB, DJ Moore. And I know y'all gonna be like, oh well, Justin Fields is missing him. Justin Fields is this, or we can't. Justin Fields not target. Look, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about none of that. DJ Moore better go to his quarterback and talk to him and be like, hey, give me the ball. If I don't look open, you don't see nothing open. When in doubt, give me the ball. He need to put that trust into Justin Fields' head. Throw me the ball. DJ Moore needs to step up. Let's look at some of DJ Moore's total numbers on the season because DJ Moore is on pace to have his worst season yet of his career. With all the quarterbacks the Panthers had when he was there, all the different in and out, changing of the quarterback, he still was having a better season than this. Right now he has 11 catches. This is through 3 games, by the way. 11 catches, 170 yards, 1 touchdown. He averages 56 yards a game, 56.7 yards a game. 11 catches, 170 yards. A lot of wide receivers do that in one game. Am I wrong? Mike Evans came in here and gave us 8 catches with 170 in week 2. So, and he got this over 3 games. You got to play better. He has 1 drop, and I think we seen that last week. Like I said, disclaimer. I understand that Justin Fields missing him sometimes. I understand that he not getting the targets that he probably should be getting, but this is not about the quarterback. This is about DJ Moore. He can be better. He needs to be better. We traded too much. We gave up too much to get him. I know we dropped back to 9th in the draft and got an all for it, but we traded the first overall pick for him. He has to be better in this game. Point blank, period. And I don't want to hear no Justin Fields slander. He got to be better. DJ Moore got to help him out. So I was going to look at the injuries. So Jalen Johnson may not play this game. I know it's sad. Josh Blackwell, who was filling in for one of our DBs, he may not play this game. Edmonds look good. We don't got too many injuries, but we got some. The Kyler Gordon obviously is not playing this game. He's still on IR. So I don't know what this defense got to do. And put it back up there. I don't know what this defense got to do to get to Russell Wilson, but Matt Eberflus better call some blitzes. I don't give a fuck. Oh, if we got to help Tremaine Edmonds and TJ Edwards out because they look bad right now, and we paying them a lot of money. We need to help by getting some pressure on the quarterback, rough him up a little bit, and make him throw make him speed up his clock a little bit. And we ain't been doing that. You look at the Broncos average rush yards they giving up. We're gonna move right to the next thing here. Keys to success. What do the Bears need to do to pull out this win? Besides DJ Moore stepping up and Yannick Ngakoue stepping up, we need to run the damn ball. We need to run the ball. They give up 177 yards per game. And I don't care if they gave up a 70 burger. We need to run the ball because Justin ain't doing it. He's not throwing the ball. So coming into this season, I'm sure we all thought this. We would be a run-heavy, play-action pass team. Run-heavy, play-action pass team. I don't know why Luke Getzey decided to come out here and make Justin Fields, because Justin Fields is throwing a pat. His pass attempts are at a career high right now. Y'all see it. Justin Fields didn't throw this many times, this much his first 2 seasons in the league. Right now, he is throwing at a career high, and I don't know why. The Chicago Bears are running. We averaged 9 less carries than we did last year. We came into this season the number 1 rushing team, and this is why I say Luke Getzey is tripping and his seat is hot, and he may need to go. We averaged 9 less carries than we did last season, and we were the number 1 rushing team in the league. That is horrible. Not only that, but you got Justin Fields. Now maybe they spoke about this with Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus. Maybe the plan was this for this season. Hey, let Justin go out there, throw the rock around. We need to see this year what he can and what he can't do. We need to see if he is the guy. Now, if that was their plan, I agree with it, because we do need to see what he can do. We need to see what we have. It looks horrible right now. So, and a lot of whispers around Hallis Hall is that Ryan Poles is iffy on Justin Fields, but that ain't saying too much. We all fucking iffy on Justin Fields right now. Average rushing yards for the Broncos that they've given up is 177. We got to exploit that. We have to exploit it big time. That's one of my keys to success to this game. Another one of my keys to success for this game is we got to control the time of possession. I think we've got murdered in time of possession every game this season. And you know what? That go hand in hand with running the football. Run the football. Maybe we miss David Montgomery. I haven't heard many people talk about David Montgomery since he left. Oh, by the way, this is being recorded on Thursday, and the Packers did get their ass whooped. David Montgomery ran all over them dudes. Maybe we miss him. Maybe Ryan Poles should have just kept David Montgomery, because our run game, it don't look the same without him. It don't look like it looks when we had David Montgomery. Let me look at our average rushing yards per game as a team. Our average rushing yards per game as a team is 101. We are 17th. We rank 17th in the league with 101.7 rushing yards per game. We average 277 total yards per game. That is 29th in the league. Justin Fields' passing yards per game is 148.3, which is 31st. But we know that. We need to run the football on this team if we want to get a win. That's all Bears fans want right now, is a win. So Luke Getzey, Matt Eberflus, go get us a win against this team. We are. If we don't win this game, if we get blown out this goddamn game, I might take it. I might need 2 weeks off. I might need 2 weeks off, because I know Matt Eberflus ain't gonna get fired. And honestly, firing him mid-season like this, I don't know what that would do for us, honestly. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think it helps us anyway. It'll give us a temporary feeling of joy just because he got fired, but I'm not in the business of temporary feelings of joy. Next up, we're going to talk about, I'm going to give some bold predictions. Y'all not gonna like these bold predictions, but hey, man, I'm feeling bold. They gave up 70 points. Can we be a little bold? Oh, look, because right now, Bears fans, they got bags on their heads. They burning jerseys. They ripping up hats and whatever they doing. We need to have some fun. We need to enjoy some part of this season. My bold prediction for this game: Justin Fields gonna have 3 total touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and 250 passing yards. I don't know if that's so bold, 250 passing yards, but I mean, I told y'all he averaged 148 passing yards a game. That's another 100 yards. So that's my bold prediction for this game. Justin Fields, 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdowns, 250 passing yards for the day. If y'all think I'm crazy for that, put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. So, like I was saying, this game is wide open for us to get back on track. We got Washington after this. This whoever loses this game is the worst team in the league. And I'm sure, I know damn well. Look, Ryan Poles, Luke Getsy, and Matt Eberflus, them dudes can get at the podium and say what they want. Nobody thought we would be the worst team in the league. Not like this. So, our next 7 opponents that we face, it's looking real nice. If we can win these next 2 games, and look, I know it sucks, but I'm trying to bring a little optimism to this team. So we got the Broncos this week. Then we got a short week, which is going to be tough, but Commanders got a short week as well. We play the Commanders on Thursday next week. Okay. Then we got the 0-3 Vikings. Now, I know the Vikings look a lot better than 0-3, but hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbled for them. So we got Broncos, Commanders, Vikings, Raiders, Chargers, Saints, Panthers. Those are our next 7 games. If those ain't winnable games, I don't know what is. You got to remember, our last winnable game, nobody thought we was beating the Chiefs, but our last winnable game that we had was week 2 against Tampa Bay. We lost, really, it was 17-20. We really lost that game 17-20 until Justin Fields threw the pick 6 on that terrible back-to-back screen called Luke Getsy. I'm not even going to relive that, but that was our last winnable game. The Vikings, honestly, I don't think we're going to beat the Vikings. That offense is good. Nobody going to stop Justin Jefferson. But Vikings, the Raiders, we can't beat the Raiders. And if we lose this Broncos game, I'm going to look like an idiot thinking that we got a chance against the Raiders, the Chargers, Saints, and the Panthers. So it really starts with this Broncos game. Let's pull it out. Just give the Bears fans something to cheer about, because we win this game, I'm going to be happy. I don't give a fuck. We just got to go out there and do it. Justin Fields, if y'all watched him in these press conferences this week, he looks defeated. He just looks so disinterested. He looked like I almost feel bad for him. And I usually don't feel bad for these $1 million men out here, because they all making millions of dollars. Some of them making thousands of dollars, but they all making more than I am. So I usually don't feel bad for him. But in this particular situation, Justin Fields is a hard worker. We ain't talking about a quarterback that's cocky, that is terrible off the field, that is, just rude to the media. None of that. Justin Fields is a hardworking dude, and he put a lot into this, and he came to an organization that has been terrible to him since he's gotten here. Cut him a little bit of slack. I get it. Don't cut him too much slack to where y'all making excuses for the dude, because he do gotta play better. Justin, you gotta play better. But seeing him in those press conferences, I'm just looking like, man, he was at least happy last year. So that's my preview of this game. Just a quick preview. Like I said, tune in to the Black Bear Podcast live after the game, man. I'm gonna have my boys with me. We're gonna have some fun, talk about this game. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day, rest of y'all night, whenever y'all watching this video. I'm out. Your boy Mark Rob. Peace.